one method to rule them all, and it changes behavior based on the object. That's polymorphism. And yo, it's your favorite chill Java tutor, and today we're decoding polymorphism, which just means same method, different behavior. Let's break it down in plain English. So, starting with the first question, what is polymorphism? Poly equals many, morph equals form. Now, joining the two words together, it means Java lets us use one interface, method slash class to represent different types. It comes in two forms, the compile time and runtime. So why do we have a feeding button on the screen? Well, it's just because it could be on the screen. I'm kidding. So the feeding bottle is there so that you could understand something. There is a time it takes to compile the food you put in a feeding bottle, and there is a time it takes to give the food out. So the time it takes to make the food is your compile time, while the time it takes for you to feed the food out is your runtime. Okay, so example of method overriding using runtime polymorphism. Now, this is an example. There is a class of animal, and the first method is speak. Animal makes a sound. Then dog comes to class of dog comes to extend animal class, and again it overrides it by saying dog barks. It overrides the speak method. Now, when I call the new object animal, my pet, new dog, what should I expect? I expect it to say dog barks because the method has already been overwritten by the dog class, which means it's no longer animal makes a sound, but now dog barks. All right. What about method overloading with compile time and polymorphism? With that, you can now have a version. You can now say using the calculator class int add AB, return AB, then double add AB, return AB. So what's happening here? We have the same method but different parameter types. So one collects an integer and the other collects a double. So note, this does not override, but this is called overloading. So this initial one is called overriding, whereby the override takes out the parent element, but overloading is called giving the system multiple things at a time. So this is where the compile time, this is done by compile time polymorphism, while overriding is done by the runtime polymorphism. So that is why initially we said polymorphism lets you use one interface, method slash class to represent different types. So it allows us to use this class now to represent different method for double and for int, while it also allows us to override also. So why polymorphism rocks? It rocks because it offers clean code, stability, and is easier to work with large systems. So polymorphism offers clean code, scalability, then it's easier to work with large systems. Here, polymorphism equals many forms, one method name. Next up, we're diving into abstraction, where we hide messy details and show only what matters. Like, sub, and comment hashtag polymorphic or polymorph pro if this finally made sense. So, see you in the video on abstraction.